It is safe to say that humans are social creatures, but what does that have to do with high scores? Well, basically what this means is that we get meaning from the relationships between other people. So when it comes to high scores, the meaning that we get from it doesn't come from the actual achievement we achieve objectively, but where we stand compared to other players. In other words, winning 100 games isn't meaningful unless you're being compared to another player. So this brings me to the social comparison theory, which states that humans by nature want an accurate rating of their abilities even if it comes from an imperfect source as in other players. In fact, it is stated that even if we had hard data, the hard data would be meaningless if we could not have in the context of other players. The strange thing about this is that it only matters if we're being compared to somebody in our skill range. For example, you wouldn't get the same amount of meaning if you were being compared to the best player or the worst player of a game as you would if you were being compared to somebody in the same skill range. In fact, if you were ranked the worst of the top 1% of skill players of a game, this will actually lower your self-esteem even though you are still better than 99% of the players of the game. The reason is because 99% of the players aren't in your skill range, so it doesn't give you the same satisfaction if, let's say, you were top 3 of that 1% of skill players of the game. So you as a person tend to compare yourself to a small group instead of a bigger or larger group. However, there is something called the reflective glory, which is when you find something in common with a top player, which gives you glory. For example, if the top 1% of skilled players have achieved over 1,000 kills, and so have you will get some glory because you now have something to compare yourself to a top player. This is why some people prefer to get achievements than actually winning games, because they know they will never be able to get their win record as high as the top player of the game. But they might be able to get similar achievements, which now they can be used to compare themselves to a top player. This also brings me to another point, which if you are in the top 1% of skill players, you are less likely to work together to get an achievement or get more rewards if it means that the person you're working together has a chance to surpass you in your ranking. So if you're number 1, you wouldn't be willing to work with the second best player just because now you're giving him a chance to surpass you in the ranking, even though you will get more rewards and more benefits from actually working together. So basically what this means is that we as humans think that we are more logical than we really are, that where we stand compared to other players is more important than actually getting achievements and rewards from actually working together. This gives the game an opportunity to force us to compete and play longer to surpass the players in our division, and once we surpass those players in our division, to be placed in a higher division, which brings a new set of skill players which we would want to surpass them eventually, and then so on, repeating the process and making us play the game longer and longer and longer until we are the top player of the game, or until we've been playing the game so long that we just give up. So basically this is a summary of the psychology of a high score. So if you like the video, please leave a like. If you really like the video and want to see more videos, don't forget to subscribe. And if you have any thoughts, theories behind it, leave a comment in the comment section below, because I would love to respond and hear your thoughts and opinions. So see you guys later, and I hope you enjoyed this video.